I'm kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You may have noticed that my nails are short. You may have noticed that my hair colour is slightly different. You may have noticed that I've gotten false lashes on today. Stay tuned for that. But you also may or may not have noticed, some of you will have noticed that I haven't been uploading on Sundays for about 4 or 5 weeks now. I'd like to apologise, but if we can be real for like 2 seconds, sometimes I get sad. The last few weeks have been quite difficult for me. Some family stuff happened. We're all okay for the most part, but it does and did heavily affect my motivation. It heavily affected my mood. It heavily affected how long I was procrastinating. So even though YouTube is definitely something I would like to do consistently, creatively as an outlet, if stuff like that happens again, unless I've pre-recorded and pre-edited, 9 times out of 10, there will be gaps in my schedule. But I will endeavour to not let that happen because I'm having a lot of fun creating this. I had a lot of fun creating this. I'm glad to be back. I'm back. But yeah, I got false lashes on. I'm so excited. But if you'd like to see how I did this, stay tuned. So, the first thing you want to do is get some lip balm because your lips is dry. Especially if you wear lipstick. I personally don't, I like the look of lipstick, but I don't like wearing it too much simply because I'm always eating. If you gonna end this look with lipstick, you're gonna need to put some lip balm on. I recommend the Carmex. Don't ask me whose accent that is, I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. We shall have a look. You wanna prime your lid with the gubbins. Sorry again, everyone, for the gap in my videos. Things happen, but I'm back. Take a damp beauty blender, blending sponge, makeup what's it, dab it in. Can you see? I love it when my eyebrows are a beigey blonde. I think I look like the Collector. If anyone out there is a Marvel fan. Everyone out there is a Marvel fan. The Collector is like, I don't know, I'm not the Google, but he's a Marvel character. Google him, have a look. What's been happening in the past couple of weeks? I don't know, while I've been away. I really should have decided what I was doing before starting this. Let's have a look, because I needed glitter. I needed glitter. Do you mind? Why are we beeping? A transition shade. I'm going to use Flame Point by Sugar Pill as my transition shade. I'm going to use fluffy brush, blending brush. No, ignore me. We are going to use the putting brush. I don't know its real name. You want the do I want to do, yeah, YOLO. You want to put before you blend. Always put before you blend. We can blend in a minute. We got that base down. It's a pretty good put. Oh my god, is this Flame Point? Is this Flame Point? Am I saying that? Yeah, remembering names without even looking, bish. Sorry mum if you're watching. And yes, I'm an adult, but no one side-eye me. I don't swear in front of my mother. We don't have that kind of relationship. She knows I swear, but I don't. If she's in earshot, it doesn't. It's not a thing. Just decided we're putting this on the inside too. Put. You may have noticed that I started with my base already on. My foundation slash concealer slash base routine hasn't changed. Y'all don't need to see it again. And if you would like to see it again, you know, I don't have that many videos out at this point in time in my life. It is the middle of May, 2018. Is it the middle of May? Yeah, it's the middle of May. Yeah. Go see my last two. I have 2 makeup tutorials under my belt before this one. Can y'all see me? Hello. You can probably hear my brother. Now we're going to take the Blendy Blend. A clean Blendy Blend, please. And then just go around the edges. Just very gently. Light circle motion. Because we want it to be soft, because we don't know what we're doing. And yeah. I know it always looks scary before you're finished, but this it's concerning. We are concerned. I feel like it is almost my moral obligation to go in with the Love Plus by Sugar Pill, just because we want depth. Take your same putting brush, just pack that in there. I love Sugar Pill so much. It's so pigmented. Like, hello, how y'all doing? I have a slight feeling that I'm going to attempt to cut the crease. Is the thing coming up high enough? Because what I really hate, cut creases that I've done in the past, I've not blended it out high enough because I've got hooded eyelids. I've not blended it out high enough, and then when I come to make the cut, all of my work's gone. Please, for the love of God, if you recreate this, if you're following anyone else's tutorial, don't make the same mistake I did. Go high enough with your blend, please. Trying to develop a lid face, and it's not happening. Back with the Blendy Blend, and we come back out. God, I still don't know where I'm going with this. Just make sure everything is soft. And then question why you even bothered with the orange, because I can't see much of it anymore. Those of you on a paler complexion than me, you might be able to see it. I don't know. Your girl's gonna attempt to cut some kind of crease. Halo, traditional, who knows? I don't know. Spotlight, maybe not. Let's not get carried away. What I'm gonna take is my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And then if anyone can tell me what song I'm singing, cause I really don't know where I got this from. And then sharpen it, because your girl has left your pencil blunt. Hold up. Hey. And there is your guideline. You're welcome. A flat brush, and attempt to be Nikki Tutorials or Thomas Halbert, and just if concealer is easier for you, then go in with concealer. It's just that I don't know what colour I'm putting in the middle just yet, so this Go as light as possible. Okay. I'll be honest, I haven't really done anything that interesting. I've just been keeping my head down, trying to settle in at work, trying to figure out work, well, trying to figure out people at work. It's a learning curve. You can definitely tell that I've come from small salons only. But really the last couple of weeks have just been a time for me to kind of just move forward, I guess. But yeah, again, much love and respect to the people who knew and were around for me. You guys, I really appreciate. That was very needed. Try, for the love of God, to blend that out. I've got an Inglot purple. I've got the Poison Plum by Sugar Pill. I've got the Kiko Milano shade 20. That's not dark purple. That can sit down. Ooh, maybe that can go in the middle. Is that even? I don't think that's even, you know. And then I've got the NYX Ultimate Brights palette purple, but I am going to bring first, down the middle, I'm going to take the Kiko Milano shade 20. Ooh, it's paying attention to me. So you want a light shade purple, and then you want to put that, for the time being, right in the middle. How have you guys been though? Because I have actually missed this. Like, ooh, drop the mirror. YouTube for me, I do want to be like a consistent outlet, so you know. And the look is done. You can go to your event in public now. Yeah, like this. Stop here. Get dressed and go out. Then if you don't want to look like a clown, nothing against clowns. Everything against clowns. I hate clowns. They scare me. Go in with Sugar Pill Poison Plum. And yeah, that's a good place to put it. Continue pudding. Pudding! Ah, there you go. I know why I don't know what I've done in the last couple of weeks, because other than like trying to get myself together emotionally, that is, last month, this month and next month, a lot of my friends are in Japan living my best life, and I'm like, I'm sad because I'm not in Japan. I'm not going to October. See, real friends would tell you they're going in the summer, so you, like at the beginning of the summer. It's still warm in October, by the way. But you know, no one told me until things were booked, so I'm going by myself. Which doesn't really bother me. It's like a really safe country. Tokyo is a really safe city compared to London anyway. I don't know if I like this anymore. All my friends are in Japan or about to go to Japan, and I'm here in London. Like, yeah, it's raining. Or yeah, it snowed in March. Or no, we don't have Harajuku crepes. Why would I want that? Nikita Dragon is also in Japan, and I'm just like, ugh. My friend Melissa's there at the moment, and I'm like, have you found her? Have you run into her? this, I don't know. You may still look crazy at the end. A face wipe and swirl that a little bit. Because you want the dome brush. Or if anyone watched JP Metz, you want the punching brush. Punch brush. Inglot. I'm gonna go in with the black because I like to live on the edge. Oh, that. Go in with less black than me and pray for my existence. Because of the amount of black I've got, you don't want to punch it, you just want to love tap a little bit. But Inglot are also as being careful as I am, so punch it. Right in that outer V. Tap, 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 punch, punch, punch. Maybe, yeah, slightly out of V, that baby. Here's a good question. Do we want to do the inner corner? Yes, we do. What could be better? Nothing. More money in a slimmer waist, but nothing other than that. Some food. My birthday cake. Other than that, nothing. Holiday home in Jamaica. Okay, I'll stop. But you get my point? It's pretty high on the list when you think of all the things you could have. Got a little excited. We are now gonna do that with the other eye. Is that a question? Batman has words to say. Get your black on. Do, 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 do. Those aren't the words. You get the smaller putting brush. You get your Love Plus from Sugarpill, or whatever you've substituted to do your thing, and then you go back in over the top. Well, not even sharpen that line, just make sure that, you know, the colour is distinct. Look at me trying to teach. It is at this point that you will again wonder why you bothered with the orange. It is at this point that you wonder whether or not you should have filled in your brows a normal dark colour. Side note, I'm back to the MAC Fix Plus. I got 5 weeks out of my Too Faced Prep and Prime, and before anyone tries to tell me anything, I used the same amount that I used the MAC Fix Plus. This is 100 mils. The Too Faced, which I'm not getting from my bin, you can Google it, apparently is 120. This is 100, that's 120 mils. I got 5 months out of this. I got 5.5 weeks out of that. Also, the dispense is much nicer. Don't get me wrong, the Too Faced Prep something setting spray, can't remember, smells like coconut, name's out of my head already. I've discarded it out of my life the way I've just thrown it in my bin. I don't need to retain the information anymore. It's a good product, but the MAC Fix Plus is 19, that is 20 something. There's my vote. It's a good product, but for the price compared to MAC and the amount of time you get out of it and the dispense, that is a bit more, it's a bit heavy, whereas the MAC Fix Plus is a bit more of a mist. Also, I found that with the Too Faced product, I had to wait a bit for it to dry, otherwise I couldn't move my concealer around as easily. It's nice, but if you're used to the MAC Fix Plus, don't make the switch. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. This iridescent something or other, it shifts green and pink, green and pink, or green and red. I got it from Topshop because my friend Adrienne had it. It's called U-Turn. It's pretty. It shifts reddy pink on her, but it shifts green on me, and I'm just like, that's not why I bought it. And then you just dab that in the middle, give you a nice shift. A nice shift. Speaking of shifts, I gotta be at work at like 10 to 8 tomorrow. Just drown your lid. Go to town on this shade. Pack it on like the apocalypse is coming and you want to look good for Jesus. Or Buddha, or Allah, or Zeus, or Jehovah. Yes! My pinky iridescent something or other from Inglot. It's like an off-white with the wrong brush. It's like an off-white with a wrong brush. Where is the right brush, is my question. In my pot where I left it. This is like a beige off-white with a pink shift, but I may or may not go over the top of that with that from Topshop. With the U-Turn from Topshop is what I'm probably going to go over it with. Because there was no pink in this colour scheme. Get your Fix Plus. Spray that down. Make your inner corner pop a little bit more. And then make the very rational decision that it is not enough. And you will be adding you'll be adding anything. Iridescent Reflex Transparent Teal from MAC. Because these inner corners looking dull as hell. I'm not here for it. I'm just not here for it. Shim shima. Who got the keys to the bima? I'll see myself out. Then pop the purple on the bottom lash. Beginning to look a little less crazy. Then go back in with U-Turn from Topshop. Get that nice and, is that packed? I can't see, can't see. We'll see in a minute. Excuse me. Oh, ooh. What do I want now? Who wants what? Then throw caution to the wind and get your white eyeliner from NYX in Blanc. Then what you want to do is bank some photos right now because this may or may not go well. So, excuse me. Do something within the power of the universe to make sure you match your other eye with this line, because I don't know if I have it in me, to be honest. And then you realize it's looking a little orange. You're gonna need a second coat, pending. Please, if you can muster it, get some big lashes. I feel like this is a big lash thing. You want your NYX eyeliner in it's black, get a black eyeliner. I favour the NYX Gubbins. The big mirror's down here, and I need to level up my eyeliner. So please hold while we divert your call. I feel like this is a look that would look very nice with dark eyebrows. I will be keeping my blonde ones, but feel free to let me know how it looks on dark ones. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Then you take your Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and for the love of God, do not put this on your bottom lashes. It's good, just not for your bottom lashes. Then you want to get your white again, because I need dots. For your viewing pleasure, I am going to attempt false lashes, because even I think it would be a shame not to be wearing them. Lord help me. Okay. Oh God, I'm starting with the difficult side first. Why? Some of my friends do this daily, and I'm like, how? Melissa, how? So YouTube says you wanna, here's the thing, this set here, this side here rounds off a bit far on me, so you gotta oh my God, kind of put it in but move your lashes out the way. Oh my God, why would you? No! Okay, wait. That is still too high up. Haha! Pinch. Because YouTube tells you to pinch. Ooh. I did pretty well. Ayy. Ardell Wispies before anyone asks. I hope this side is my easier side. Let's have a look, okay? Because just the lashes aren't as curled on this side. Oh, no, okay, wait. Let it get tacky first. Okay. Yes. Yeah, buddy, in one go. Bruh, I'm ready to do your eyelashes now. Seven you look. So, Ingrid again. Oh. But bam! No word of a lie, who's put on highlighter and it's not been in the same place on one side to the other. You don't got to be shy, it's a place of sharing. I know you did that too. A tiny one, and highlight your boop. Oh dear, that's a lot of highlight. Highlight less your boop. Blend your boop out. If anyone has a cat, I don't know if dog owners do that actually. Do dog owners boop? Do they call it boop? Because I know cat owners specifically, they call it the boop. You boop their nose. So you want to highlight your boop. I look cute or whatever. Yeah. That's that. And this completes the finished look. I'm here for it. What you want to do at this point is, yeah, put on a bit more setting spray. And then what I'm going to do is sleep sitting up. So if I can somehow manage salvage this for work in the morning because I don't want to do this again in the morning. I got to be at work at like 7:45. Do that. Try this. Send me pictures. Go into work like this. Go on your date like this. I keep doing this because my mirror is down here. I think it's a look. I am here for it. I'm glad that I've got the little twiddly thing now. This is a lifesaver because I wasn't dealing with false lashes before having this, so I'm gonna glue that to my hand. Yes. But anyway, let's get to it. Why am I dancing? Why am I clicking? I don't know. Let's go.